What's the step-by-step formula that I need to do to know and determine exactly how many listings and how much business that I'm going to generate? That's the question we're going to be answering at Questions with Krista. So stick around. Sherry Donovan asks, I only made $21,000 last year, she says, and she needs to make $50,000 a year. How many listing appointments does she need to go on? How many videos does she need to do? How many Facebook ads does she need to run, et cetera, et cetera. And here's the thing, Sherry, the more leverage you have and the more opportunity that you have, the more likely you're going to convert, right? What do I mean by that? If I am in front of people more often, if I have more chances at bat, my ratio is going to increase because I'm going to get better at it, right? And I'm going to have more opportunities to actually convert and close if I expose myself to people more. So what does that mean? That means that you need to figure out, number one, when you go on an appointment, how often are you closing it? What's your close ratio, right? My close ratio on a listing appointment is about 98%. So I know that if I want to close 98 listings, I need to go on 100 appointments. That's pretty much my ratio. But how do I get to that number? Well, what I have found is that the more videos that I create, the more ads that I run through my ads manager, the larger my budget is, the more exposure that I have, the more opportunities that I have, right? We also know that when we want to get more seller listings, let's just say, that if I can do more things prior to actually meeting that seller and plenty of things once I actually have that seller raise their hand and say, yes, I want this, if I can do more things after, my closing ratio is going to increase. What do I mean by more things before? I have found that the more video content that I create and the more that I target people, giving them relevant information that they're interested in, and then I continue to target them, right? I funnel them down my funnel, that by the time they get to the bottom of my funnel, I know that they are interested in what was top of funnel. Meaning, whatever video or content I created up here, I know if they've made it down, they've continued to watch, that they're super interested in that content down here. So I also know that they're more likely to convert, right? So I know just how important it is to put relevant content in front of people that I know they originally were interested in the beginning. Are you wanting a kickstart on your business and you want to learn how to be the go-to professional in your industry? Well, guess what? I've got a challenge for you. It's 5 days of coaching. It's brand new. Just go to KristaMashore.com/client conversion. That's KristaMashore.com/client conversion. And you'll get a training with me for 5 straight days that's going to help kickstart you as the go-to professional in your industry. So sign up and I'll see you there. Example. Let's just say I'm going through menopause right now. So let's just say I see an ad and it talks about having hot flashes and night sweats and talks about how to keep that from happening. Well, I am clicking, I'm watching, okay? But if there's a commercial on Hair Club for Men, I'm probably swiping left because I obviously have extensions and don't need a Hair Club for Men. Does that make sense to you? So that's what I kind of want you to think about when you're reaching out for buyers or sellers or whoever your client avatar is. Where are they at and what's your end result that you want to take them to? How can you give them as much content, as much information as possible to develop yourself as the authority? It'll also help you break down barriers, get them to know you, like you, and trust you so that when you have that opportunity, you're more likely to convert. Now, once somebody raises their hands and says, I want some of that, I want what you have, right? I need that thing based upon the videos you previously created. How do you then do something to where you make sure that you leave an everlasting impression, that you're winning before you arrive? And that looks something like this. What information, what things can I do that I know nobody else is? What can I drop off? What type of video can I create? What can I email to them? What kind of value can I add? What steps can I do prior to actually meeting that prospective client that solidifies the deal? So the more you can do the more you can do before you meet that customer and the more that you can do after is going to make your conversion ratio go up. Also, highly recommend, I know one thing for sure, if you do 10 video text messages every single day, we have been able to prove that the average person picks up 2 clients in a month from doing 10 video text messages consistently, which means the first month you might not pick up any, but the second month you might pick up 4. We have had people pick up as many as 8 clients just from utilizing the video text message strategy. Start doing the video text messages. You'll pick up at least 12 new buyers and sellers just from doing that one strategy. But here's the problem. Here's what happens. People start doing things, they don't see the results right away, so they stop. They don't let the compound effect of their efforts, of what they're doing, take place before they give up. right? So you have to make sure that you do not give up. You keep on pushing, you keep on inserting yourself, right? And just putting forth that effort so you can see the results of your hard work pay off. It doesn't always happen overnight. Another thing is you've got to be willing to call people back, right? I don't promote cold calling. I don't promote door knocking or open houses or any of that. But what I do promote is putting the person back into the process. You can't, I love systems and I love organization and I've got tons of systems, but you've got to put the person back into it. If people are engaging and interacting and talking and they're raising their hand, pick up that phone. Say hello, see how you can service them. Look to see what it is that they're interested in. Give them more of what they want, right? Be that go-to trusted resource. Be that person that is top of mind, that's willing to call. We can't expect our businesses to increase if we're not willing to pick up the phone, meet with people in person. All those things are very valuable. So I hope that helped you, Sherry. I know you were in my challenge probably about 2 years ago, and I'm really, really glad to see that you're succeeding. Do me a favor, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more great content like this. And don't forget, we have our 2-day live event coming up. Just go to KristaMashore.com/client conversion. That's KristaMashore.com/client conversion, where you get 2 full days of how to learn how to digitally dominate your location, your area. See you soon. Hey there, I have a brand new podcast called Fired Up with Krista Mashore, where I bring my high energy right to your ears. This podcast is available on all your favorite podcast platforms. So do me a favor, go subscribe and leave a review. All this information is free and I cannot wait to teach you everything I know. Thanks so much for watching my video. You can learn more about how to be a successful real estate professional by watching other videos that I have. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. And as always, make it a great home selling and buying day.